Expected assist. Expected assist. That don't even go. When someone expected assist is going, bro.
Sulia.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Sulia. Today we're having a very, very interesting conversation. Before we get into it, let me introduce myself. It's your boy Zuu the God, and I'm here with
Joe, the voice of gold. You know what it is.
So we're playing the Makalele role.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, today we're here to talk about world-class players. There's always a debate. People are always talking about world-class players, but what is that? Who is a world-class player? And we're going to go through some current players, say who's world-class, who deserves the tag, who doesn't deserve the tag, who's overrated, who's underrated. We're going to have a very interesting discussion. So yes, straight into it, gentlemen, who's a world-class player? What's that?
World-class player. Someone who is consistent over a long period of time. And you can have a few bad games, but he's always there. He's always dependable. He's clutch. He or she is clutch, including. So... Yeah, so that's a world-class player.
So let me come to you, sir. And he says over a long period of time. What's a long period of time?
Yeah, for me, the key word is consistency. I mean, you need to be playing Jolo with top flight football.
top performer, top.
But then, based on your definition, then basically every player in, let's say, the top 5 European leagues is a world-class player.
No.
Consistency. Doing it constantly.
So they have to be like good players.
So an example, a player, you are playing a top club.
Yeah.
You are competing to win the league all the time or winning the league. Every championship you are trying to win. We're a national team to probably winning things or even entering the semi-finals or the finals of tournaments.
You have an impact.
Yes. You as a player have an impact in the team. You're the main player. You always... You know, your team is always going for the high things, and you're also a key person in all those things. So, typical example, Ronaldo.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to like piggyback off you guys. I agree with you guys. Zinchenko had this one interview where he said, in his opinion, a world-class player is a great player who is great consistently.
Right.
What is your definition of world class?
Consistency. For me, world-class player and good player. The difference is consistency. When you play always on the highest level, good. When you play 1 game, 2 games, good, then you drop, this is, okay, good player. But when you play on this level, you stay there for such a long period, this is world class.
Right, so you guys said consistently, so yes.
Zinchenko is obviously a world-class player.
I don't think I wouldn't consider Zinchenko a world-class player. He's a very good player. So that's the thing. We have good players, great players, world-class players. And I think even we can go a step further and say we have legendary players. Yep. I mean, if you look at FIFA's difficulty modes, amateur, professional,
semi-pro, professional, world-class, legendary.
So we can even use that to like talk about the players today. So
actually, yeah, that's a good ranking.
Yeah. So
you know who's an amateur player?
Anthony.
Thank you so much for saying that. Anthony.
Oh, Anthony is
amateur player. He's not a semi-pro player. Me and him, or if we enter the field, you guys just stay tuned. We will show you some videos eventually.
Some moves,
we'll show you a few moves. I'll go to the pitch and
like Zinchenko said, a great player who is great consistently. He's dependable. You know that last year you're going to get like a 7 out of 10 performance from him. So I think I agree with that definition. So we can use that to talk about players who are world class. So you mentioned Ronaldo earlier. I think he obviously has surpassed that world class. Some players are in the legendary. In fact, you know what? Let's even add another step. Icons, like the FIFA icons. I think Ronaldo is in the icon category.
Oh, of course. Yes. Ronaldo is on the icon
I don't want us to be putting him with some
other G's.
You understand? So let's say Ronaldo and Messi icons. So we are out of the.
So we're talking about the current generation.
Yeah. Okay. People who are active right now. Let's say somebody like what's his name? Kevin De Bruyne. I would put him in the legendary category personally, because I feel like he's been world class for
a long time,
over a decade.
Yeah.
And we know that, let's say, if he stops today, 10 years later we'll be talking about him.
Of course.
So I would also put a player like that in the world class.
In the world class. What about legendary?
Sorry, in the legendary.
Legendary.
Yeah. So he'll be with guys. Like, I don't even know who else. Whatever.
Oh, there are a lot of guys.
I'm leaning. Obviously,
Salah is-
Modric. So I think Salah is in there.
Yeah.
I'm even leaning like someone like Mbappe. I would put him in the legendary thing because I feel like even though he started 2016, that's almost 10 years ago. Since then,
Jesus.
he's been like,
Almost
bro,
10 years.
who's this guy? You know?
Time to go.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if look, but okay, I'll get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
he's
What do you think, world class or
legendary. Well,
For me, I'll say world class.
world
he's
class.
won the World Cup,
multiple leagues.
multiple leagues. No, I mean what multiple leagues? That's the French
League
league.
One.
I mean, multiple league, different league
Okay,
titles.
okay.
Yeah.
So, different league titles. France didn't win Euros, right?
No.
So
He
it's
has a World
just-
Cup though.
Yeah, it's a
World
World
Cup.
Cup. Yeah. And
Yeah.
a hat trick in the World Cup final. I feel like he's done enough to be a legend. Like in 10 years,
I think for me, okay, you need another World Cup for me.
another World
Yes,
Cup
and then Champions League probably for me to
Hey,
continue.
babe.
What?
to
To
be
become a
legendary.
legend.
To be called a legend, boss, why?
Hey,
Maybe a
that's
Champions
harsh.
League, maybe Champions
Okay,
League.
Yeah,
I
because-
have a good player for you guys.
Okay, I feel like the tiers are too many. Let's cancel the legendary world class icon because the point is we're trying to find world class.
No, the icon, we are done with it too.
Yeah, so icon is Ronaldo, Messi. That's
It's not
that.
part.
So let's just do world class and
Say
legendary.
legendary. Icon is not part.
Icon
Forget
is not
about
part. That
Icon.
was just so that we
Those two guys
know
are
that's
aliens.
their
Let them
difference.
go away.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
what
that
was
means
the legendary?
these are surpassing the world class status.
Yes.
Yes. Like if
Okay,
you're
fair.
world class for so long that you're now a legend, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Modric,
I think Modric is in there.
Salah,
Kevin De Bruyne.
KDB,
Yes.
Mbappe.
I think Mbappe.
I think Mbappe is a
there's an argument.
There's an
You
argument,
don't have
but-
an argument.
You see, the thing is that if he stops football today,
Yeah.
as Drake said, if I die, I'm a legend. If Mbappe stops football today, is he a legend?
I would say so, yeah.
I disagree.
Really?
World class.
Really?
Make it do one for to World Cup final. So
Hat
what?
trick in the World Cup final.
That one, they pop. Who?
You didn't do
Kante
it.
also-
Kante
no.
is there.
Giroud
No,
also
no,
went
but
to
relax.
World Cup final and also
That's
won
what I'm
the
saying.
World Cup.
He wins the Champions League. I call him a legend.
Yes, simple. Winning Champions
So
League.
okay,
then
you
that'll be
guys
all.
feel like he has more to do. I personally feel like he's there already, but let's see.
Oh, if he wins one Champions League, it's enough.
I
It's
mean-
enough for me.
Where the club that he's at, it's only a matter of time. So let's see.
So make it do one.
Let me give you another player, Neymar. Is Neymar world class or is he legendary? That's crazy. Me, I know where I'll put him. Neymar's my boy. Legend. Neymar, legend.
I agree.
Straight.
Because if I'm going to say Ronaldinho is a legend,
Straight.
Neymar is a legend.
Yeah.
He's what Brazil's top goal scorer
Yes.
of all time.
Yes.
He has won La Liga. He has won
Champions League.
He has won.
He's won
League
everything
One
except the World
titles.
Cup.
It's just the World Cup.
Yeah.
He has won Copa America.
And he did it passing the eye test. As you know, that's
shout out
very
to Larry.
yeah.
Pass the eye test.
Yeah, I get it. Neymar is my guy too, bro. I love Neymar to bits, especially Santos Neymar. But I'm still thinking. I'm not because people say we throw the word legendary. You know,
Oh,
the
no,
word
no.
legendary.
Neymar
is
is a
true.
legend.
Yeah,
We
people
just
throw
throw
the
the
word
word
around. but I don't
Neymar
think
is a
in this
legend
case-
because if Ronaldo and Messi were not there, we would have had
course.
at
We would
least
have like-
one or
Of
two Ballon
course.
d'Ors.
Yeah.
No matter what.
He's just
Yeah.
unfortunate.
He was born during
Yeah,
some.
I get him. No, I'll give him legendary too because I love him. But I'm just trying to see. Let's not throw the word legendary.
Yeah.
I think there's not that many people that will put in that category.
Therefore, but Neymar, of course, Neymar, please. If Neymar stuck to how his life was going, bro,
In Barca.
to me, he
Yeah.
would have been
You know, let's
more than.
let's pick some harder players. Someone like some of the more modern. Yes, modern and current players. Bellingham, is he world class yet? Because I also
No.
think people throw away
Yes.
the world class, throw around the world class tag a lot. And I think Jude Bellingham is a good person to talk about. So let's start there.
I don't think he's world class yet. I'm wearing his jersey, but I don't think he's world class yet.
Where?
I feel like he's almost there. I just feel like he has not done enough to prove to me that he is. He has not been. The key word is consistency.
But I think he's been consistent.
Consistent for how long?
Since he went to Dortmund.
That's like 3 years.
Maybe 4 years. Like 4
Would you
seasons.
say Alexis Sanchez is legendary?
No.
Exactly, but he was consistent
Maybe
for
for
like 5.
Chileans, he's their legend. But world football, I don't think
He
Alexis
was
is-
consistent for like 7 years.
Yeah,
6
so
years.
that's a world class. He
Yes.
was a world class
So,
player.
personally, I just don't think Bellingham is there yet.
Some would say that if you're a world class player, you can walk into any club, any top club, and you start. That's how a lot of people would, and I agree with that. A lot of people would describe a world-class player as someone who can walk into any club, and you know that the next match they are starting.
If in terms of projecting who we feel he'll be, we can say world class. But
you know what? I also wouldn't put Bellingham there yet. I just want to see to hear your description, but like I don't think he's there yet. I feel like we said, people throw around these terms too easily.
I agree.
I don't think he's there, but he will be there. Like we can see that clearly he's on that path. Like he will be a world class player.
ACL happens, I'm not saying that he's going to get ACL, but he's a footballer. I mean, he's a sportsman.
Life happens.
You know what? That's a very interesting take. Like there are players who we know are amazing, but very injury prone, and so because of that, we're not able to see them at their peak potential. Can we refer to certain players? Like we know that when they are fit, they are walking into any top team and they are starting. Can we refer to such players as world class?
Not necessarily.
Like, for example, I mean, I feel like he's already world class.
If they've proven already, or maybe as a
That's
youngster.
the thing. Like they've not proven it enough. I'm trying to think of an example, but the only person that's come to my mind is, unfortunately, is Varane. But obviously, Varane is
he proved it.
He's proved it.
He's proven.
But
I mean, 4 or 5 Champions Leagues.
So imagine someone
No, let's try and find
as injury prone as Varane, but they didn't necessarily prove it yet.
I feel like we can get
We
someone.
can definitely get someone like that.
Wait, somebody as injury prone
As
as
him.
Varane.
But they didn't prove it yet. Like that's a good one.
Yes.
Like
Reece
Reece James.
Reece James could have been world class.
Like we know that this guy, when he's fit, he's one of the best players in the world.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
One of the best right backs in the world.
Yes.
But
But he's
then-
always injured.
Yeah, so we can't call him world class right now because
But isn't that harsh? So that doesn't mean
that's
that
harsh.
It's unfortunate.
if he's injured throughout his career,
but you see, that's the thing. It's about consistency.
never be a
the
world
key
class.
word. The key word here is consistency.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry for that. It's
that's
not-
true.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree
So-
with it. I agree with it. Okay. So I feel like we should. I think, like we said, world class is thrown around too much. Can we build like a list of 20 world class players in Europe? No more. If you are not in the 20, you have missed
Why
out.
is you guys have not mentioned Haaland in this conversation.
Oh, I think Haaland is world class. I think
Do you think so?
without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes, he's well.
For sure.
Yes,
For sure.
I agree.
For sure.
For his job, he's a world class player.
Yeah, like he's the best at doing what he does.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because because even he himself, I think the last game, no, it wasn't this game, but the first game, the first game in the Premier League. Then they were asking him that. So he's scoring goals, he's doing everything. What does he think he can improve on his play? He said that if he looks at his teammates, they are so good with the ball, they can do everything. He doesn't even need to join them because he can't do what they do. But he wishes he could play football than them. So I made me understand. Okay, he actually knows his qualities and his limitations, and that was very good on his side. He wants to improve to be a better footballer and touch the ball like the way everyone does. But scoring goals, nobody can take that away from him.
yeah, his mind is in the right place.
Benadiki.
Who's Benadiki?
Bernardo Silva. I think that's what Pep calls Bernardo.
Foden. Oh my God.
That's a good one.
No,
Hey,
I don't think he's
He's
there.
not.
I don't think he's there yet. Do you know why? Do you know why?
What?
Because
why? Sorry.
Foden is, as we know, one of the best players in the world right now. But I think he's only really stepped into this role where, because I think that's another thing about world-class player. Like, you have to be able to seize the moments. Like, yeah, I'm the guy. Like, we know that before the match, he's one of the key players on the Man City side. You know, this guy is a dangerous guy. I feel like maybe because Pep hadn't given him the license to do it, but it's only in the last maybe 2 seasons that he's really stepped into that role. Before that, he was a good player. We all know he's a good player, but he hasn't really grabbed that role of like.
So didn't he prove
I'm
it with
the
last 2 seasons, especially last
Yeah,
season?
so he's done this in 2 seasons. I don't think that's enough. If you're talking about consistency, I
Okay.
feel like maybe 3 or 4 seasons.
Let me ask you this: if he had done it at the Euros, would you be saying the same thing?
Yes. I think the Euros is 7 games. Like,
And they won.
it's 7 games. Nah, you see, but I get what you guys are saying, but it's 7 games. Like, we see it all the time. People play well for 7 games and they get these big transfers. And you're like, this is not the guy we thought he
Harry
was.
Maguire.
You see players like that. Yeah, so I feel like it's not enough. Even though like you're showing yourself on the biggest stage, we can't use 7 games to just suddenly change your. It's wrong. People do it all the time, but I think it's wrong.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So I think the Euros is not. If you did it across a whole, the season is a long 9-10 months. If you did it across the season,
So a season like last season, he was the best player in England, right?
to some,
He won the PFA.
mean, yeah, he won
He
it,
said
but-
to some. So who was this
I
for
think
you?
Cole Palmer was better than him personally. I think Cole Palmer was the best player,
I agree.
but when you're playing for a mid-table club, it's hard to win these these trophies. It's hard to win them. So unfortunately, he didn't win his folding ones. But I think, I think Palmer was better. Yeah, he wasn't even in the team of the season.
Yeah, that's
what happens when you're
that was
playing.
wild.
Yeah, because Chelsea. Yeah, he
They picked Odegaard though. What did Odegaard do?
No, Odegaard deserves to be there. Palmer
Odegaard
deserves-
over what's his name? Cole Palmer.
No, both of them should be in the team.
They should both be. Yeah. They put Watkins on the right wing. Yeah, but Watkins also deserves to be there because he was amazing. Like, I mean, these things are. It's hard to
Watkins
choose.
took Aston Villa too.
Yeah, it's also what they
Champions League.
achieved. Yeah, but anyway, so
Palmer
yes,
should have been
Cole
there,
Palmer is he world class?
No, not yet.
Cole Palmer, no, at all. Are you serious? It's one season.
Not yet.
He's
But
good.
you get there, you
He's
get
good. Right now, they're professional. Yeah,
But you get it.
professional.
After this season,
Manchester United have a world class.
Does
Bruno
Manchester
Fernandes.
United have a world class player?
Bruno Fernandes.
thank you for mentioning Bruno Fernandes. I told you. I think
I don't think he's world class.
Bruno, honestly, I feel like we overrate Bruno too much.
Yes.
Because
Let's get into it.
I'm saying this because Bruno, if you compare the job he does for United and the job other players in this position do for their clubs,
Yes.
i.e. KDB,
What
Odegaard.
are you talking about?
Bruno doesn't do
What
half
are
of
you
that.
talking
Listen,
about?
listen. Out
You know
of-
the players that
Let him land.
Listen. I've mentioned these players.
mentioned.
Tell me how he's better than. I'll just give him KDB and Odegaard. How better is he than?
KDB himself said that Fernandes is better than Odegaard. What are you talking about? They asked KDB.
That's his
But
opinion.
do you know what you heard his reasoning?
That's his opinion.
KDB's reasoning was that Bruno is older. He's been doing it for a bit longer.
That's not what he said.
That's what he said.
No,
No,
he
he
said that
said-
Bruno is an assist machine. He's a creative machine that he creates out of nothing.
How effective?
Is
are
it
those
his
things
fault
he
that the people in front of him are stupid?
So then, unfortunately for him,
Look at Rashford. Rashford has not shot. Listen, in 2 games they have started. He has not shot one single shot. Rashford was Santa said, "Don't."
Let's go back to Bruno
But-
Fernandes.
Yeah, let's
Bruno
go to
Fernandes.
Oh man, no.
Let's go back to Bruno
Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Fernandes has created more. Listen, Fernandes has created more chances than KDB has. Over
Well,
100.
KDB
Since let me
was-
land.
KDB was
Let me
injured.
land. So no, since Fernandes came to the league, KDB has been here for how long?
but he's always injured. Bruno is never injured. That's the
KDB
thing.
was in Chelsea, was in this team, was in that team.
Chances that what do they do? Let's
What do you
not-
mean chances? What do
How
they do?
many passes?
It's
will
not his
Bruno
fault that the people know they score.
No, but it's
do
also
you know what I'm saying, Bruno? We talk about he's doing great.
KDB,
his passes don't even go.
KDB,
Bruno
you also have
KDB
waiting
has
so
had
many
KDB
times.
has had Aguero, he has had Haaland and things in front of
no,
him.
but also
Why
think
would
about
they
this.
finish?
Think about this. You see,
Which striker?
the
No,
stats are misleading.
Which striker? Who was Vegas?
It's
Or
not. It's
who?
not even about the strikers amount of. I don't even see Bruno's passes going.
You see,
Defenders
that's
are
another thing.
intercepting
That's
them.
another
It's just last
Defenders
season.
are always
Listen,
intercepting.
It's just last.
It's
No,
not
listen,
just
listen,
last
Joe,
season.
listen,
It's
listen.
not
I'm
just
listening. I'm
last
listening.
season.
Stats-
We can just check.
Go and bring
I'm-
stats. We
I'm
are watching
bringing
the match.
stats. I'm
We
bringing
are
stats.
watching the match live, and we are seeing what is
I
going
test,
on.
I
So
test.
just we can just. It's a simple stats. Pass completion.
It's not about
No,
stats. It's not about
no,
stats.
What do you
Where
mean
it's
it's
not
about
about
stats?
stats.
You're saying the
Look,
passes
listen.
they go. That means the passes are not completed.
Listen, it's not
No,
about
no, no,
passing
no, no.
that Zuu is right beside me. I give him a pass, one pass. Larry is here. I give him a pass, one pass. Pass that you are breaking lines and it's
Yes.
going.
Listen,
not defenders
listen,
intercepting them, bro.
The stats are misleading. Do you know why? Because
Jesus.
there's also quality
Oh,
of
God,
chances.
God.
Like you
Bruno
can
Fernandes.
literally, you
No,
can take.
God of G. That's why
Listen.
there's something called XA.
You can take.
expected assist.
Wait, let's see his expected
There we
assists.
go again.
Let's see
It's
his.
not
There we
what
go
they-
again.
Let's see it. You see,
There we
you
go
can
again.
Oh.
Expected
Joe, listen.
assist. Expected.
head
Expected
is
assist.
spinning. My
That
head
don't
is
even go. When someone expected assist is going, bro.
Selwyn, I swear you will eat these words.
Oh please! I'll never eat my words,
Joe, listen,
Bruno
listen.
Fernandes, because
Quality
you know what?
of chances
Sometimes I
are
feel like
this thing.
I feel like me. I'm the one that's sometimes I sit and say, why is everyone always hyping Bruno and I don't see it? So sometimes I sit there and watch Bruno very well.
You
I'm
have
like, I
shown
want
me
to
that
see
you don't know
something.
football.
Oh, please.
You have shown me that you
Please.
do not know football.
Me, I think Bruno is United's best player, but I don't think he's
Eh,
world
see,
class.
that's the point.
Yes.
Bruno is United best player because
think
the ones
in a
around him
different
are not
team-
good enough. That's
In
why
a
we only
different
see
in a
him.
different team, like
We always see only him because he's the
ask
best.
yourself this question:
If we bring a better CAM, Bruno.
Can he bench Odegaard?
No way.
Can he bench KDB?
No way.
I think that's what we have to ask.
He can
ourselves.
bench Odegaard easy.
Hey, challenge.
Odegaard, listen. If Fernandes was in a better team, are you being serious? If Fernandes was in a better team, do you think Odegaard? Pause. Do you think if Odegaard was in United, he can do the things Fernandes does?
Yes.
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 It's okay. I'm done. I'm
Easily.
done. I'm done. It's fine. My friends have no sense, and it's fine.
Easily.
It's fine. It's fine.
okay,
It's
so
fine.
Oh, Bruno
It's
Fernandes,
fine.
please. We overhype that guy.
Oh, okay.
I think he's a
I
great
hear
He's
you.
player.
good. He's
I
a
hear
great
you.
player.
It's fine.
But he's not better than the people that are in his position.
Okay.
I agree. I would say yes, but you see, I think we have players on the verge of world class. That's what I'll say. Like
Yes,
in the
yes.
Cole Palmer range,
Yes,
where it's like
yes.
they need a couple more seasons to show it. I think
That's
definitely Saliba is 100%. 100% Saliba is on the
Just
road.
looking for the starting.
He's not finding it.
It's not about the start, so they've just stopped that the app thing on the PL app. They have stopped the
Check
thing.
Super Scores. Those things are there.
I don't have Super Score.
They have a website.
Bruno
I do
Fernandes.
have
So yeah, as I was saying, I think Saliba is on the way. Saka is on the way. Odegaard is on the way. I think those three players, Declan Rice, obviously. No, there's not even hope. Like they are consistent. Like they've been consistent. Even Declan Rice before he came to, I would even put him there actually. Before he came to Arsenal, even though he was no, Partey is always injured. He's not part. Even though he was at West Ham, we were still like, yo, this guy, like he was starting for England. He's done it in major competitions. I would put Declan Rice in there because he's shown us for at least 4 seasons. But Saka, Saliba, I think they have one more season at least to show us that top level, and then I'll put them there. So I think Arsenal, yeah, they have.
Do you think if Thomas wasn't from Ghana, he could have been a world class player? Let's say Thomas naturalized for Spain.
I think he has the traits to be a world class player. He just his unavailability is what's holding him back. Because I think when he's fit and when he's on form, he's one of the best in that position. But unfortunately, he's always injured and it's just holding him back. So even though he's Ghanaian, I think
He could have been.
he could have still been considered world class. Maybe once upon a time he might have been.
Mohamed Kudus.
He's also on the way. He will be. See, Kudus. See, just give him 2 or 3 years, bro. He's going to be on that Ballon d'Or short list.
Yeah,
By
right.
the time he's at Arsenal, I think so. He'll be on the Ballon d'Or short list. Mohamed Kudus, watch his face. Hey, that's my favorite player. I swear, amazing guy. So yeah,
How many world class players are in the Premier League?
how many world class players are in the Premier League? That's a great question. I think Man City have like 5 straight away. Like
Rodri, Haaland.
yes.
I'm not adding Bernardo Silva. That guy is bollocks. Rodri, Haaland. Who else?
No, but wait, Bernardo Silva.
I would put him there.
I swear to God, if you put Bernardo Silva there, you don't put Fernandes there, I'm walking out. I swear
Why?
to God.
Why? Explain why.
Bernardo Silva cannot hold a fucking candle to Fernandes. Are you serious? Do you see the bullshit he did at the Euros? Had to put Bernardo Silva.
You see, as I said, the Euros is 7 games. Like,
Let's be
you
serious,
can't be
please.
using the
It's about the
Euros.
impact. It's about impact.
Bernardo was holding City at some point.
Like,
too.
yeah, he was really the guy.
Same way that Fernandes was holding United at some point.
What did you get? What did United win?
What did United? We won the FA Cup.
What? Over how many seasons?
Well, how many seasons
How many
has he been
things has
there?
Bernardo won with City?
He's not better.
No, but for real though, like how many? Oh, come back. How many world class players are in the Premier? I think.
Ojo, come and sit down.
Come and sit down.
You will not get sense. Like putting Bernardo Silva. Are you fucking crazy?
Over Bruno.
Over Bruno. Bernardo Silva.
No, but nobody has removed Bruno from the world class. Nobody has removed him. But
You said he's not world class.
I'm just saying that we
You're
over
being
exact
mad.
his world class.
You're mad.
If they say
know
world
what's-
class,
you know
world class tier 1, tier 2, he's on tier 2.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
If they're doing like a best 11 of players in the Premier League, he's not getting in that 11. He's on the bench.
It's Lewandowski world class.
Yes, Lewandowski is world class. He's even
Okay,
approaching.
wait. Last season, right?
XA.
His XA was 10.23. Fernandes XA was 10.23. Who do you want to bring? Odegaard.
Say Odegaard and KDB.
Martin Odegaard. Last season, his XA.
Expected assists. Something that didn't even happen.
Hey, say it. His
Shut up.
XA was what? Say it.
Shut up!
Say it.
Bro, like,
No, say it.
He's in a better team.
lock your phone, my friend. Put your phone off. Put your phone off. and
I
let's-
saw it. It was 11.7.
11.17.
See,
He was in a better
don't-
team.
don't-
Bruno
be
Fernandes,
comparing-
watch him very well.
Like, bro,
See,
like
out
see,
of 10 passes, he'll miss like 9. Only
Yes,
one will go.
yes.
That boy.
that guy is very like he just be spamming passes,
Bro.
bro. But Odegaard and KDB are more measured.
Yes.
That's the thing. They are not going to just play a pass because they can play.
He tries
it.
to do that thing that KDB does, that one touch, pump, it goes.
Yeah.
He tries to do it and it doesn't work all the time. Bruno, we beg him.
So yeah,
He's our best player, but please.
yeah. This clearly United have a problem. They need to sort it out. But yeah, back to what we were saying.
How many
I think in
Arsenal, their potential.
Arsenal, I'll say 1 for now. I would put Declan Rice there. I think potentially there's 4 or 5.
World class. No.
Blood of
Not
Jesus.
Declan
Rice.
Rice.
Blood
Are
of
you
Jesus.
serious?
No Rice.
Blood of Jesus.
Why not Rice? Why not Rice? Tell
And
us
his-
why.
How many seasons has he proven to us?
That's
that
what I'm
he
saying.
was-
Like West Ham, he was doing
Doing
he was
what?
doing it there.
What did he do there?
If Kudus, if you are saying
West
Kudus
Ham-
is a couple years
What did he
away,
do there?
then why can't Declan
Then
Rice?
Jack Grealish is also world class because in Aston Villa he was doing it there. He was doing it. I said some all the other teams.
Villa was
I
doing
found you
But
remove
when
Declan
he
Rice
went
from
to
that
Man City-
thing.
when he went- when
We
he went
removed
to Man
Declan
City,
Rice.
he didn't do it.
He didn't do us. He fit into the position
Okay,
that
okay, then
Pep
let me
put him
then let
in.
me put the question on you. Like Arsenal, how many world class players are in Arsenal? If Rice is not a world class player, then who's world class at Arsenal?
None. Maybe Odegaard, but aside that, none. There's nobody. Honestly, who? Who?
Arsenal, you're not there
Pick
yet.
one.
Win
You're
the
not
league
there
first.
yet. You're there. You're almost. You'll soon be there if you win the league.
Okay,
and
then
things.
no, me,
You're
I'm not
there yet.
mad. I'm not mad. Then it means that
Even internationally, pick one of your players who has done anything.
Our
in your
criteria
team.
is very strict, and so that's fine. I
Yeah,
can
it's
get it.
fair.
So let's go back to Man City. So then, if that's the case, I think Rodri is Edison world class. I don't think he's world class.
No, he's not world class. He has to be start for Brazil.
Yeah, I don't think he's world class.
Listen, world class players. I'm not even going to lie. In
Diaz,
the
I'll put him
league,
there.
Alisson, Salah,
Is Trent world class?
no, let's be serious. Alisson, Salah, Haaland, KDB, Rodri.
How many is that?
That's 5.
I think Kyle Walker is world class.
I don't think Kyle Walker
I
is
don't think
world
Walker
class.
is world class. I don't think Walker is world
I feel
class.
like
I think he's
Walker is
achieved a
very
lot,
good.
and he's very good, but he's not world class. I
He's
don't
not
think
world
he's the
class.
best.
If he retired today, he will not
But
get a
which-
FIFA
but-
card.
but which-
You'll not get a FIFA card
But which
as
right
an
back?
icon or as a
Which right back will you pick over Kyle Walker? World football.
Right back, I don't think
Carvajal.
there's no. I wouldn't pick Carvajal over.
I'm
You see,
They have different roles.
you see, the thing about
They have
Carvajal
different
is
roles.
the thing
as
about
Carvajal
Carvajal is
and
I think he relies too much on his pace.
Kyle Walker.
Yes, I don't think he's not a very good defender, but his recovery is the best, maybe the best you've ever seen, and so it gets him out of jail a lot.
Facts.
But if you watch England's run, for example, at the Euros, he was suspect for a lot of. I
Yep.
mean, to be fair, he's 34 now, so
Well, in terms
maybe
of defending or
defending, yes.
because I'm also trying to even think of anything attacking wise.
Attacking wise, too, he's not.
He's
I
not
think
the
for
best
his
keeper.
pace, he should be more effective.
Trying to grab the legendary status.
At
No,
all.
I don't think so.
If I pick right backs for EPL this
He's
one or two.
yes, so
Yes, because-
I think Kyle Walker has that thing. He has that Gary Neville thing where he's fortunate to be in one of the greatest ever teams, but he's not one of the best players. You know what I mean? I think Walker, if he was, so let me give you an example. Like Son, I think Son is borderline world class, but if Son was at Man City, he would have so many
I
trophies.
wish we had Son from time.
You know what I mean? Like he would have so many trophies, but unfortunately, he's at the wrong club.
Right.
So I think Walker is that type of player. If Walker was at Spurs, he wouldn't.
Very good question.
Harry Kane is 100% world class.
But was he world class? Was Harry Kane world
He was
class at
world
Tottenham?
class.
Yes.
He was world class at Tottenham. Because I was saying, world class is not about the trophies you've won. That's why I
Facts.
feel like Rice, because even Rice has won Conference League. If I really like, he gave West Ham their first trophy in years.
Yeah, but Rice, we're
Decades.
just trying to say like he's not proven it on the pitch, even as if he's not won any trophy. But if you have mentioned the players that we are putting in world class,
You
think
don't,
about
you don't
Rice.
think he should be in there? I think I think he's there, but maybe he needs another season or two. Yeah, but back to I think he does. But back to Harry Kane. I mean,
Bro.
like what? Like there's
Yeah,
not much to say.
Harry
Like
Kane,
Harry Kane, 100% world
proven.
class, and it's not about what you've won. Because, for example, someone like Haaland has the misfortune of playing for Norway. Norway is never going to win anything, and it doesn't mean that's because they are not. They don't even qualify for Euros
They
or World
could,
Cup.
I think they'll qualify for the next Euros.
Like maybe they're expanding it. Maybe that's how they qualify. But Norway or even those like, for example, when this guy was Mkhitaryan, like those guys who play for these odd countries, great players, but unfortunately, your country is not going to win anything. Doesn't suddenly take away your world class status. You know.
Which Rodrigo?
Madrid.
Brazilian Rodrigo.
World class. No.
He's not there yet. I think he needs a bit more time.
Rodrigo is world class. Saka is world class.
Yes, if Rodrigo is world class, that guy is world
But
class.
Rodrigo has won a lot of
That's
trophies.
what we're just
That's what
saying.
you're saying.
That's what we're
That's
just saying. Because if that's the case, then Harry Kane is not world class. Because he's never won. Like that's crazy. He's 32 or something. He's never won a trophy.
So,
So we
do
can't
you
be using
think? Do you
trophies.
think? Or Rodrigo? Do you think Rodrigo has the clutch gene?
I think he has it. I think he just needs one more season. Like if this season he does it again, I'm 100%. I'm putting him there.
That's what again?
Like what he does. Like
They have been doing that for
clutch
time.
goals. Which time?
Those
Just like 2
semi-final goals and
2 or
things
3
he's been doing.
seasons.
3
He needs a
seasons.
bit more. I think he needs to do a bit more.
No.
Purdy is not
No.
world class. No,
He
Purdy's
just
not
played
world
too much football.
class. He's very good though. Like some of these players I'm mentioning, they're on the brink. I think they just need to show us a bit more.
Yeah.
I think that consistency is very hard to get. And like we said earlier, we can't be throwing around the tag so much. So
Gundogan.
World class for me.
I think he's world class. I
That's
think
fair.
Gundo is world
World
class.
class.
So with his return to City have 4.
Bro, City has too many world class players, man.
So we said, well, Haaland,
Haaland,
KDB,
Fucking bullies.
KDB, Rodri,
Rodri,
Gundo.
Gundo. It's Ruben. What about Ruben Diaz?
I was coming to mention Diaz.
I think Diaz is world class.
I don't know. Honestly, like
we haven't even
He's a
mentioned
decent-
Van Dijk is also
Van Dijk is. Oh yeah, shit. Van Dijk is world class. We don't. Looking at what's his name, Diaz. I feel like he doesn't really hold a candle to Van Dijk.
No, we're not saying he's better than Van Dijk.
He's not better than Van
but
Dijk.
are they not
but
both world class?
why is he world class?
Why isn't he?
What has he done?
What
Aside-
hasn't he done?
No, like yeah.
He's even
there-
one player of the. He's one player of the year before even. Like he's a really good player. He's a really
I
good
think
player.
for me, Ruben Diaz maybe one more Premier League.
And ever since he came to City, I think he's been there for almost 5 years now.
I don't know. Like you see, the problem with
Since
City,
he came,
yeah,
he just boom hit the ground and he's always in the team. Let me throw one more player at you. John Stones. I think John Stones, ability wise, he could be there, but the injuries are holding him back. That's another example.
He's not
of-
there yet.
Yeah, he needs to be.
I really
available.
like John Stones, even though like he got a lot of stick when he was moving from Everton to
Everybody
City.
was complaining if
That
in
he's
his position, they would do the same
English
thing.
tax.
They would do the
I
same.
feel like John Stones, the fact that like Pep can play him in a CDM because he hasn't played traditional defense. He ends up coming forward into a CDM kind of role with
Yeah.
Rodri, and that is very interesting. Honestly,
I mean,
Like,
it's something
But
that
as
a
a
lot of
defender,
people
do you
can
think he's a good defender, John Stones?
I think he's a good
I
defender.
think he's decent. He did that. He tried at the
He's a good
Euros.
defender. He's a good
I think he was
defender.
a better defender than Kyle Walker at
Can
the
you depend on
Euros.
him? See a defender you can depend on.
In terms of availability or ability, like
As in, like,
in
let's
his
say
ability- defensive ability.
the way when Van Dijk steps into on the field and he's
you know that, he's not. You see, that's the thing. For Man City, Ruben Diaz plays that role. I think Stones is usually like the
So
secondary
in England, can you pair Maguire and Stones?
But they did that.
guy. I mean,
Will it work?
well, it took them to a final, so I mean, it could work. Yeah,
Tell you guys, Griezmann.
Griezmann, I think is
Griezmann.
world class. Yeah,
It's world class.
Griezmann is world
I'll
class.
give Griezmann that.
Griezmann is world
I'll give
class.
Griezmann
I had a player in mind. Yes, Raheem Sterling.
Raheem could have.
Do you think he was? I think now he maybe
Oh,
he's
yeah,
kind of
he
left that
doesn't
category.
know.
But
So
maybe
okay,
he was.
so not Chelsea. So Raheem at City.
Raheem at City. Is that also a case of like the Kyle Walker thing where he's a good player or a great player playing in a great team? So we tend to see like more than we ordinarily would in another. Because now that he's gone to another team that's not as good, we are not seeing anything from him. Whereas other players in that team like Palmer are showing that like boom,
Yeah.
I'm the guy. So I feel like because of that, that's the thing about leaving a big club. Sometimes it will expose you.
So if he was still at City, he doesn't become a world class player. Raheem Sterling.
I don't think he even at City, I wouldn't put him in that bracket.
Interesting.
I wouldn't put him in that, but he's very good.
Yeah, I feel like last season he started off very well in Chelsea, but then
Yeah.
but towards the end of the season, like he started like it just went bad.
I mean, I feel like he was okay, and then he just went. And then he was even bad in the
He
beginning.
was, no, really, he was scoring goals and things. Like
No,
he was reliable.
Remember this? Like he was bad in the beginning, and then people started complaining when they called him for England, and eventually they dropped him. That's why he didn't end up in the Euros. Like he started badly. He picked up a bit during the middle, and then he fell off a little bit.
Sterling.
After.
Stelo.
Because Raheem Sterling, when he was coming up from Liverpool, when he was like 15, there was this game that he scored. They scored 9, and he scored like 6 out all the goals.
Yeah.
And for that time, he was being seen as the coach there.
Next
Then
best.
Rodolfo Borrell, they had coached Messi at Barcelona.
Yeah.
And he came there and he said that
This guy.
Sterling is the closest thing he's seen to Messi
Hey shit.
when he was under 15s.
Yeah.
But that one, they
I
listen.
mean, but to be fair,
they
that's
say that
But,
about 300
listen,
million.
but Sterling was coming. you know.
Angel Gomez, they say he's the next Messi. What's his name?
So you don't think Sterling showed signs that he could have
Christian Achu, rest his soul. They said he was the next
been?
Messi.
Anyway, yeah, Christian was Messi.
They say what's it called? Ahmed Musa is a Nigerian.
You know,
I
we
mean,
say,
Musa-
they say Go watch his video. Sterling.
Who, Sterling?
Sterling, no,
Bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like great, he scored like I think like over 100 Premier League
Bro,
goals or something. Like
Sterling.
he's a great player. That one there, but I wouldn't put him in the world class.
World class tier 2.
Tier 2. Okay, maybe tier 2. If we are doing that tier 2.
No.
So yeah, guys, let's do one more. One more player. Goalkeepers, I feel like it's
Donnarumma, yeah.
no, I think he is.
I
but
don't think
I don't
we
think
should
he
find-
is. I don't think
We
Donnarumma
thought
is.
he was going to be that person, but
Yeah,
he
but he's
didn't
not.
get it.
Really?
We thought he was going to be the next Buffon,
Donnarumma.
but he didn't. I
First
don't
of all,
think he's there. Yet.
first of all, he's like 25. Let's add that.
So
So he's been
But I
doing
would
this
have
for
seen
a
the
while.
potential by now.
Bear in mind, let's not forget what even this Euros that he went out, bro, he was crazy.
he was clutch. Yes,
the Euros
for
that
Italy.
they won, crazy. PSG usually when
He's
he's
playing 7 games, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't want to focus on the Euros too much. But when he's playing for PSG, there was this one campaign that he made some mistakes against Madrid. He made some mistakes and stuff. But aside from that, Donnarumma is
so which other
top
keeper?
5 keepers in the world,
Alright, which other keeper again?
world class.
Neuer.
I mean, you said Alisson already.
Alisson, Neuer.
definitely.
I think Neuer is
Neuer is
still
definitely
there.
world
I
class.
think Neuer is still there.
Courtois is world
Courtois
class.
is a demon. He's not even world class. He's a
Wow.
demon.
So
Demon.
This guy is also world class.
who?
Let me shut up. I've received too
Yeah,
many
I was
insults.
going to mention someone though.
Onana
Is it
was-
De Gea?
Yes.
De Gea is world class for me.
Is as in present tense.
Oh, but
His
we
last
just-
professional season, he won the Golden Glove.
We just mentioned somebody's.
Greece.
We will not take it, bro.
Why
Yes.
not?
Why
We will
not?
not take it.
See.
No.
De Gea is not world class.
You
The
said-
guy is world
you said
class,
he
please,
won- you
please,
said
please,
he won
please,
the-
please,
he
please,
won the
please.
golden boots.
Golden
Golden
Glove,
glove in
yes.
the last. How did you go out? Remind me how you went out in the Europa League that season.
Oh.
What happened?
But he's
What
not a
happened?
penalty sticker.
No. That wasn't a penalty. You see, that's not even it.
No, that's not.
They kicked the ball in the air and he tried to control it and it squirmed out and it went to the player.
Oh, that happens to every happens to everybody. Are you
We will
serious?
not take it. It doesn't
the
happen
best
to
defense-
everybody.
Alisson, Seth, are you serious?
no,
Alisson,
yes.
how many times what are they pass
That
back
mistake he
to?
did.
Alisson, what are you talking about?
But it doesn't matter if you
Doesn't
don't
matter.
make
mistakes.
But
Other
remember-
keepers-
because they have
other keepers make
Peter
mistakes.
Schmeichel
but
self, people
nobody
they
makes-
say he's
nobody
world class
makes
legendary.
mistakes like
Peter
nobody
Schmeichel
makes
also
mistakes
made
like De
so
Gea.
many mistakes.
De
What
Gea is a
about?
mistake. If he had a FIFA card, they'll put mistake at the back. He's
is
a
world class.
mistake
Who?
guy.
Please.
But he makes mistakes. I mean, he's a bad
No, he's a
goalkeeper.
bad player.
He's not a bad keeper,
goalkeeper.
but he's not world class. And he also didn't play for a year. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
A year.
A season. The whole of last
But
season.
wait,
he didn't
so
play.
all the seasons from 2012 to the time he didn't
Bro,
play.
for the last 3 seasons,
This
of
guy
Man
is
U,
so
he wasn't-
biased. It's crazy.
What are you telling me?
It's so biased.
His last 3
Joe-
seasons at
Joe
Man
Lord,
U, he
Joe
was
Lord,
not world
Joe
class.
Lord.
So
He's saying that Fernandes is not world class.
He's not.
Bruno Fernandes.
He's not.
Your father.
thank you, Joe Lord.
He's not.
You're the only one.
Your
Bruno
father. And your father as well.
Griezmann be world class.
Griezmann is world class.
Griezmann is.
Over Fernandes. What about Odegaard? Is he better than? Do you think he's closer to world class than Fernandes is?
But wait, so the world class. Are we trying to say that presently, if you are not
edit
that,
more parts out.
Actually, let's end this soon. Yeah.
if you are trying to say, if you, are we world class? Well, are we giving a range for the world class or not? Because I don't understand it.
It's
People
not
are-
a range,
because
like,
of
if you're
the
world class,
years
you're world
one
class.
off season.
No, it's not one. What are you talking about? That was not a one off. Look, that guy cost you a lot of points
I
in his
can't-
last 3
He also
seasons.
gave us a lot of points.
No. You can't measure it. I feel like
No.
see, a keeper-
Please, you're not a United fan. You can't talk. You're a United fan. But
What? That's
But
exactly
they-
why.
they-
That's exactly why I should be talking.
costume.
Because you guys are biased towards.
We need a United
David
jersey
Gea.
for this guy.
Then David Raya is also world class. That's how you guys sound right now.
You're mad.
He's-
How many
so are
seasons
you,
has
bro.
David Raya been? Are you serious?
Where did that boy even come? When did he even come?
Just said that to get you guys riled up, and you feel right.
I don't mind. I'll fall in the trap. Let me fall in the
My
trap.
whole,
De Gea
my whole
is
point
world
is
class.
my whole point is
Stegen.
Ter Stegen. If you ask about, if you say it's world class, Barca fans will come and kill us. They hate him so much. It's crazy. But me watching from the outside, I feel like he's close, but he's not there. He's on the edge. Yeah. So, but yeah, David De Gea is. Couldn't even start for Spain. Hey, bro, come on, bro.
Because it's a difference. Like he had a falling out with the thing.
He didn't have any falling out.
Well,
with
when
anybody.
did they start dropping him from Spain?
But how many matches has that guy even played for Spain? How many?
Oh,
he
he
has
went to
been
the World
good.
Cup for Spain. Are you
Yes, he
serious?
reminded me the World Cup 20. The one in Russia,
Was it
2018.
2018?
He's the one who knocked them out.
No.
He made a mistake and this Russia's got them.
But see, mistakes. Keepers have mistakes.
Why is he making more mistakes than everybody?
Why you no? Why you talk? No. You're being so biased. Listen,
Bartes
look at
was making
what's his
mistakes,
name? Look at this guy, Neuer. Look at South Korea. When South Korea scored, he went all the way.
Yes,
Are you
yes.
serious?
But after-
Everybody makes
that was
mistakes.
after-
You're being so
that was
biased. It's
after he won the
ridiculous.
World Cup.
So what? It's so no. You're being overly biased.
I'm not being biased, bro.
You are. You
I'm
are.
not-
You
you
are
are being
honest-
biased.
I'm not being
The only
biased.
reason you're saying that is
I'm
because
not
you're a
even being
United
biased.
fan. I'm telling
It's
you.
not even because of that. The
only
guy
pe-
was
the only
the
people
best
who
shot
would say
stopper
was
in
that's
the
what I'm saying.
league.
If you're saying
So
was,
in the world, not
if
even
you're
league.
saying was at a time, some time ago, maybe 4 or 5 seasons ago.
Last 2 seasons, he won Golden Glove.
Bro, and we
Wait.
told you Golden Glove is not about the best keeper. It's about the best defense. Who was defending the best? Considering the
bro,
few
United
defense-
had a good
United
defense.
last season, you guys were decent. Like you
United defense.
Yes.
Let's be serious here, please.
Bro, United
Let's-
defense
I'm begging
has
you,
never
please.
been good. De Gea was saving them.
Yeah, the people say me what say Maguire. Say, man, Maguire is a good defender.
Anyway, let's end this. Let's end this. So
Look
yeah,
at, oh, I vex.
I just
We
want to
finished-
always go back to
we
Man
finished
U. But
talking
yeah,
about
so
Man U.
yeah, we've spoken about who is world class. We've spoken about who's world class. Spoken about who's not, who's legendary. Even added a couple icons. So yes, guys, let us know in the comments what you think about every player that we've spoken
said
about,
world class.
especially that De Gea guy. Thank you, and Bruno. Thank you very much for joining
This
us.
agenda will not work. But like, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. So-
So yeah.
Sulia